in store?
Well, not a nice
No,
forecast.
not at all.
Sure. Sorry, Pat. I don't know if you're watching this morning, but not trying to poke fun. Unfortunately, an ice storm potential early this week. So that's what we have going on, not today, but as we go through the day tomorrow. So again, Monday late in the day through Monday night, generally across the Lehigh Valley and the Poconos, we could have some significant ice accumulations that could lead to maybe some potential power outages. So that's what we're dealing with early in the week. Again, for the most part, Monday during the day, it's just some rain, maybe a little bit of freezing drizzle in Philadelphia with some mixing to the north. Again, maybe even a quick burst of snow across the Poconos. But then by Monday night, that threat for significant icing is going to pick up. And then as we head into Tuesday morning, the rain for the Philadelphia area in places south and east, and also that freezing rain potential, that's going to be wrapping up probably by about midday or so, maybe even as early as 10 o'clock in a couple of spots. But that's what we're dealing with here for the start of the work week. Today, for the most part, it's just cloudy, but we see our next system. It's brewing down there in the southeast. We're also watching a large area of snow that extends all the way down into Dallas, Texas. That cold air is eventually going to get here. It's just going to be after the system that comes tomorrow and into Tuesday. So for our future weather as we go through the nighttime hours tonight, we could have a little bit of light drizzle or freezing drizzle, especially across South Jersey, Delaware, and as far north as Philly and the urban quarter. Parts north and west, I don't know if we're really going to see as much precipitation as future weather is showing you there, but it's still maybe a possibility to get a few light snowflakes or a little bit of sleet mixing in far northwest suburbs, Lehigh Valley, and the Poconos. That initial round of precipitation, it's done by about daybreak tomorrow. From 7 o'clock in the morning or so into the early afternoon. Hit and miss, very spotty, very light drizzle or freezing drizzle across basically the entirety of the area, except for maybe up towards the Lehigh Valley and the Poconos, where we could have some sleet and some wet snow to start things out. After we get through that initial kind of spotty precip early in the afternoon, here comes our next bigger round of winter weather. It picks up as we head through the late afternoon and into the evening hours. So 8 o'clock, we're seeing a pretty wide swath of freezing rain or sleet potential out there. Temperatures in that battleground area right along I-95 where we're in the low 30s. As we head through the nighttime hours on Monday into Tuesday, warm air creeps in. Again, I-95 is the battle zone, but I think we end up with more rain than freezing rain across Philly and the immediate suburbs, especially in New Jersey. But we're going to have the potential for some very heavy icing up across 78 and 80. That potential continues into early Tuesday morning. This system, though, then starts to move out as we head towards the late morning and into the early afternoon. So when it comes to that heavy icing, 1/10 of an inch to maybe 1/4 of an inch of ice is possible from, again, across the Lehigh Valley and points to the north. If you're in parts of Chester, Bucks, Montgomery County, we probably could get a little bit of a glaze, especially north of the turnpike. So in that 1/10 to 1/4 of an inch range, what we expect with this is definitely slippery roads. Minor power outages are possible. The good news for us is, yeah, we could have some potential for some branches down. And again, those power outages, again, with that 0.25 to about 1/2 inch range of ice accumulation, I don't know if we're going to get a ton of branches down or power outages. But again, they are still a potential. We're going to be watching this storm closely late on Monday. 39 today, 30s tomorrow, 40s, Jan, on Tuesday. It's dry Wednesday, but then here's storm number 3 by Thursday.
Are you tired yet, Matthew?
I am exhausted. I need a glass of water. We are talking about all kinds of stuff.
I know. We appreciate you, though. Thank you. Still ahead on